Oh shit. Oh god. I just spilled this everywhere. Fuck. Okay. 1 second. Okay. Okay, nothing got hit. Okay. It's fine. It's okay. Bye, Mom. Love you. Okay, welcome to this game called Stela. It's a puzzle platformer, and it's a ripoff, or a sort of plagiarization of a game called Inside by the studio Playdead, which is a very beloved game. Everyone on planet Earth hates this game, but I actually have a certain fondness of it. I think it's cool. It's very blatantly a ripoff of Inside, but I don't really care all that much because I feel like it's just an interesting game. It's interesting that it even got made. And it's interesting that like they didn't even get like in that much trouble. And like the thing is, the game's not terrible. Like it's not blatantly terrible. Like it's got some interesting ideas. But it's like you could have developed your own game instead of blatantly ripping off the style of Playdead Studios, you know? It's kind of a bummer. Oh my gosh, I spilled my Pepsi everywhere. That's probably a sign of things to come. Luckily it didn't spill on any electronics. That would have been terrible. I'll try and get this playthrough in like 5 episodes. 5 like maybe like 20-ish minute episodes maybe. Not 20. Maybe somewhere around that though, like 15 to 20 minute episodes. And I'll just play the game. I haven't played this game in about like 10 months. So I might not exactly know what to do at all times, so you'll have to forgive me for that. But whenever I do find like a puzzle platformer type thing game like this, or not a puzzle platformer, like a cinematic platformer game like this, like Limbo or Inside or like the Little Nightmares games, I replay them over and over and over again until I like have them completely memorized. And the same thing has happened with this game, with Stela. So I have a lot of it memorized, is what I was trying to say. The music in this game is also very good. I really like the music in this game. This game has just a very cool aesthetic to it, even though it is a ripoff of Inside. It does have a very interesting, it's not completely, like, it doesn't steal the aesthetic. Like, this game has its own sort of vibe to it that I really enjoy. And it's got some interesting ideas, some that I'll talk about later. And it's got some, like, actually, like, really cool sequences. And I wish that they had This game could have been really cool if they had, like, you know, done their own thing. Like, even the menu system is exactly the same as Inside and Limbo. And, like, this, oh, on the mobile version of the game, it shows what the controls are, and it's, the way it looks is exactly the way the controls look on, like, Inside and Limbo. Like, if you were to go to the menu and see the tutorials, it's exactly the same. This is probably the best sequence in the game. Just this forest. Like, this sequence is actually so good. And, like, the first time I played it, like, it's just such, like, just the way the atmosphere builds in this level, and it slowly gets more and more intense, is so incredible. And I'm not kidding, I actually do really, this is a beautiful sequence. But it is, like, totally a ripoff. This game is, like, totally a... Yeah. Mom, can we get Inside? We have Inside at home. Inside at home. You know? That's what this is. But yeah, I'm gonna try and, like, kind of speedrun my way through this. You know, because I'm just such a slay. Ooh. I'm getting notifications, but the camera isn't stopping recording. I think it's because my new phone is better. Oh. Okay. My friend Eric is currently on Discord telling us a story. Don't want to say what the story is. But it's probably gonna be shitty. This is Stela. This game is called Stela. Not like a shitty story about him being a shitty person, but just shitty things happening to him. Okay, here we go. Okay, Slay. Oh, this is when he goes back and forth, right? Yep, okay. But yeah, these monsters, they're so scary, bro. I mean, come on, this part is so cool. Like, the music in this scene is so incredible. Like, oh my gosh, that's so cool, dude. So crazy, bro. Okay. Sorry, I need to keep talking. Okay, so here I hide, right? Yeah, this is where I hide. And then there's gonna be one that runs right past, right? Oh, come on. Yep, there it is. And it runs like over the log, and then I go here. And then I just keep going. This game isn't awful. You know, everyone says, oh, this game's terrible and the worst thing in the whole world, but it's good. It's a good game. It's not a great game, but it's a good one. And it has a special place in my heart. It's got interesting concepts. And the bad things about it, at least you can make fun of them. Okay. Sometimes the music does get a little bit silly. Like, there's gonna be a musical cue that comes up pretty soon that I think is just silly. Like, another thing they rip off is, like, this exact animation that the character is doing, where she'll just automatically crouch is, like, a direct rip-off of what happens in the game Inside. I have a playthrough of Inside from a couple years ago up on this channel if you want to watch that. I wonder what game I should play after this. I don't really know. This track is really silly, kind of. I haven't died yet. Holy cow. Usually. This is the only part of this forest sequence that I don't like is it doesn't really teach you very well that you're allowed to pick up this rock. Because up until this point in the game, you never pick anything up. So if there had been a tutorial, or at least the rock was more noticeable, that would have been a lot better. Okay. Yeah, this sequence is almost over. Once we finish this sequence, I'll end the episode. Ah! Ah! Okay. Yeah, this is a good sequence. This forest level. It goes on a bit too long, but nothing feels like it shouldn't be there. Like, I feel this, like, it builds tension in a good way. But the music does get kind of dumb when the violin kicks in pretty soon. I think it's about to happen right now. It's like, okay, this game should maybe get over itself. You're just running through a forest. The music doesn't need to be this fantastic. This game does have adaptive music in it, and I think that's really slay. Then again, I guess Playdead uses that adaptive music too, but I wouldn't call that a ripoff because I think adaptive music is just kind of a thing that exists in video games, and you can't be like, oh, it has adaptive music, that means they're stealing. It's like, nah, not really. Okay, that's the end of part 1. I can't believe I spilled my freaking Diet Pepsi all over everywhere. Okay, see you guys in the next episode of Owen Page Let's Plays on May 14th.